Sorry. Amen. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the high table, I want to use this opportunity to welcome you all to this program. Because we have a new members today. That is why I want to use this opportunity to do a brief introduction. I start with the AIG, who is not a new man to you. He is the Regional Police Commander, Freita West. He's a seasoned police officer with a lot of experience in policing. He's no less impressive, but AIG Sylvester Momo Nafawa Kuruma. And next to him, we have ACP Dr. John Martin Senesi. He is the Director of Operations. Next, we have also another Regional Police Commander. Sorry, yes. We also have the Regional Police Commander, Freita East. It's no less the President, but ACP Francis Boima Mende. And we have our Mr. again, Director of Human Resource, is ACP James Musa. And of course, we have Media One. And
recording in progress.
We also have the Deputy Media. And then we have Chief Inspector Salu Kanu. And we also have regional commanders. Today we are going to have a regional commander. Of course, we have AIG Wamakane from the Southern region. We also hope to get a regional commander from Makini. AIG ARL was Samadea, of course, Commissioner Marvel Williams, and Commissioner Andrew Mustafa Kamara from the East. So far, these are the invited guests we have today. I will now hand over the mic to Media One for further directive. Sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. We don't want to waste further time. We hear the word further. Eh? We don't want to waste further time. So we are commencing the street of Chairman.
Regional Commander Freetown West. Regional Commander Freetown East, Director Human Resource Management, Media One, colleagues and officers, members of the 4th Estate, good afternoon all. I think, was it last December or November we agreed in this press conference to use our local dialect that is going back to Creole, so that the least person, even my village, can get the crystal clear communication of the press conference. So, because of that, with all due respect, I want to use this opportunity to encourage all of us to use the Creole language. Family once more, I say good afternoon to we all. Well, today, the 21st of February 2024, they use this opportunity for get we weekly press conference for make we actually give an update about the security sector and the things the way we don't actually do in policing sector. Because of that, regional commanders, when they are this them will get for Leone, the various update them about the good works and way they know they do with the officers, men and women, at the various directorates and regions. I believe when we reach to the regional commander Northeast, a get for development about some arrests and where they may not do over the week of armed robbers, where I believe say now a good news to the country and even to people of Radio Land. You come back to the regional commander Freetown East, inside will give us some development about some good arrests and where they know they do with exhibits and raids and where they know they conduct. Where I believe say this will encourage the citizens to go to bed and sleep well because the police they do more better. And maybe we will later get with Director of Professional Standards where they will touch on something concerning somebody when I'm a policeman. But today we don't take disciplinary action due to certain misconduct. The police will not be reformed it, and the Salon police will not reform now, not to the same. We not get blankets for bad policemen. Because if me can look, I turn around, I turn to me or mama, and lay hand on them, insult them, I think say, like a question where you don't ask the organization putting them for do. Interestingly, this particular individual, I mean, somebody we facilitate in enter one inside Salon police, and I be happen for being in commandant at the training school. So when such development don't come up, the leadership of the Sierra Leone police demand fit say they for investigator not just investigate but for conduct hearing. And when they found a wanting on the 4-count charge, then definitely they will take the issue. Well, maybe we'll get Director of Professional Standard, we will touch on that. If you're not there, I will go deep into that later. Over the week, we don't do a lot of arrests concerning illegal drugs in our country. The regional commander, AIG, Mr. Brahma Kane from the Southern region, will get to talk something concerning that, and even the regional commander, Eastern region, Mr. Andrew Kamara, also get to tell you something about some of the developmental way don't actually take place in the region. And something they go around on social media about one senior police officer where they try for claim say ain't not right the organization for resign or resign. But we believe say we get with due process how he left the police, the right you get or what's not to your right. None of we not get right for cheat the organization. But the Master Sabi person there this afternoon which we not to know less a person but Director of Human Resource James Musa. It will definitely get for clear the air for the public for get a correct, true and correct story. For me, we don't waste time and plenty time when we can get a weekly press conference, we can actually encourage the regional commanders now, Freetown East, West, and other directors within the Western area for many force submit report. But today, we want to turn the table around. We want so we colleagues in the province say, yes, they're important. So we can start with the hustle. And because of that, as a chairman, I use this opportunity for hand over the mic to AIG Mr. Brahma Kane for make a Guri in weekly update. Thank you very much. AIG Mr. Brahma Kane, Regional Commander, Southern Region. You're welcome and for take the air now.
Thank you very much, Director of Operations. Hello? You getting me?
You're loud and clear, Mr. Kane.
Hello?
Yes, sir, loud and clear.
This will be a very good opportunity for me to now make a presentation of those who should not, especially in the Southern region. And I'll be surprised I am not in the year 2023, from the month of January up to December, I had 65 drug tenders between the Senate and region. Where the drugs went from Kush, cannabis attendant record Jamal, Ramadan, and then we drugs where they went to the Senate record ecstasy. 56 of them were arrested that will charge them out to court. And I recall without no invitation, like all time many people are sending to court, they find when I'm ready. Because the juries, some go jail, some pay a fine. When you accumulate all the fine, you make a sum of 2,650,000 euros from the court side, from the court, there's no sent to me. One more stop, what enter the month of January again, around 6 that have been arrested and sent to court. In February this month, the checkpoint to our call, the China checkpoint, where an entrance into Bolt City. We got around 5 people there. Now this time, they don't make a system or a movement of paper as all the traffic and drugs. And then most of these drugs, they take them to Nigeria. Because of the drugs they put on the city, they bring that 3 million end to go to Nigeria. In this other month, we don't get our time of them from family and drugs. They release football. You know the football, they now shake something. They put the guy inside, they stop the push of Jamal inside. I don't want to make a lot of the use. I want to make a lot of the use again. But that is Bluetooth. You can music assets. What are they use now? All of them use now to put all the Jamal and push everything for Africa. Then we check the location recently. We get a lady call and it's a Ghanaian lady. They call Sylvia. Because of the very last quantity of drugs, they are push, they are traveling to Moravia. You know what to the kingdom? Then they call him they call him Musa Koma. Musa Koma gets a kidnap. Now empty all his blood, he pushes it. And let me be a man like you, baby. I cannot just push you. You're not going to push one place, and the other side one place. One bag of push, one process one, one man they call James. James said they come to Morocco. He said, we don't arrest, we don't charge them. We don't send them to court, we don't wait for the court decision now. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, AIG Mr. Bramakane, Regional Commander South, for this wonderful presentation we do on behalf of the region. We really return plenty thank you to you and you officers, men and women in that region. We hope and pray that you will continue to do the good work. For our sure, we citizens say, indeed, the internal primacy of Southern region will on top of situation. However, you will continue for hold on as others will submit and later maybe they will get 1 or 2 questions from you. And thank you, sir. We will now go to Eastern region.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry, Eastern region, please, sorry, I don't cross carpet to Northeast region. So I want to use this opportunity for AIG, Mr. Samadia, Regional Commander, for make you development. Thank you, sir. Eastern region, we will come back to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Acting Director of Operations, members of the contestants, colleagues all present at this wonderful press conference. I want to inform you and say the wonderful Northeast region is perfectly quiet and normal. We don't get any incidents where worrisome. We don't get threats. I say you know. For the past, we engage, as you take the drugs issue very, very pertinent. We don't engage everywhere across the region, you know. We don't do several raids. And the checkpoint equally so, the macro checkpoint equally so, letting gallant personnel, officers and men, where they demand that checkpoint, they would also say, macro, now you enter Macedonians. And equally so, quite apart from Macro, you get other checkpoints where they lead to Pogo Kamakwe, Pogo Kabala, and the one of Magoroka is. Quite apart from that, we perform for the MRB people at checkpoints as and when necessary, you know. And during this course, we don't make arrests now, but Totoka, where we shall arrest huge quantity of push. Then, of course, Magoroka police, the investigator, that arrest them in B inside January. Where Magoroka they arrest and then investigate and they charge to court. The one at Kamakwe also, Kamakwe especially that Tambaka, even the Aziz, who saw together we get the animals today, you know, that in the Aziz. They also get into drugs, and that area that they cross border area where now Sanya way for Guinea. They also will intensify rates and will do so arrest them part of the day of the country, and of course, and the people that will make got huge quantity of push. Can be September, and then they of course they don't try to go and they come up to court, you know. Coming to McKinney, talk less about McKinney. People that were test make one bomb arrest of a drug Iran. Where, as a result of where Freetown police then intensified the raids at Freetown, this bomber drug Meron, Ghana McKinney, of course, they want to use McKinney as a safe haven. But we don't believe, we don't accept them, we may arrest them. And quite apart from that arrest, they, of course, it's in the national news everywhere. We don't do series of arrests where I think the issue of drugs is minimal, it don't come down gradually, you know, where at least we don't make the sit down. Generally speaking, we don't get any. You know, the issue of drugs they don't minimize so far. And we still need to change them proactively. You know, up until recently, we catch 2 serious armed robbers then, about 2 Saturdays ago. Armed robbers the way, of course, the CID Marian probably go talk about them. But the armed robbers the way, then we run away now, prisons, November 26, in the November 26, attempted coup, they run away from the prisons, and then there's some place 2 weeks ago in McKinney, but we decided to chase them, and then, of course, 2 were arrested among the 9, and we don't send the dollar put out until they get out of prisons. But apart from that, the notice we come, they perfectly quiet and normal. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, AIG Edward Samadia. We say plenty thank you to you and you officers, men and women in our region. We trust the good Lord that the good job, the sacrifice that I do for this nation, and I will continue for maintaining that, and people will continue for go to rest, which will last, and then go dream dreams, and because of the good work we do in that region. We will get back to you later when necessary, sir. We want balance more. I will now take one person from the side of Western area. I will use this opportunity now for make hand over the mic to AIG, Mr. Sylvester Kuruma, where now the Dallas Regional Commander for Freetown West. You know, I mean, we never that trade. Maybe they're at the west and they're at the east, but we don't live it now. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Partners from the Fourth Estate, I bring on greetings from Freetown West Regional HQ and all the LDCs there in the region. Of course, we all needs to the height because if anything in the Freetown West region, it will become critical concern for as they are winning most of them, if not all of our business practices in our region today. So the good news we get for the owner already knows that the region very quiet and normal. We do the normal things therefore ensure that it remains so. And then normal things and the things that we are very much familiar with because most of them are the work on net. One of the key things they won't already forget is in our checkpoints there. Very robust checkpoints there. Especially during weekends. The journalists and net news, so they can let outside the news there. So my next they did at the beaches there. And some of them, they began meet up with checkpoints there. So man can vex because the checkpoint they will tell you say candle, they begin searching. So most times walking with some people that checkpoint there study they go between a line and say follow here with the checkpoint that for all safety. So we are doing that to ensure that people go to sleep and the chairman the justice say. We do patrols them as well. Especially around them places that they will feel safe, that they have to reach. And I think there are very good feedbacks from members of the public looking God. Yesterday I gave this form that way here. I say yes. Now patrol the video. And then I forgive an assurance the police they are around. Of course, because of all of this what they do, no major incident done. The crime of concern to win an armed robbery. Well, I want an armed robbery or God, people they will panic. For the period of review, under review, another incident of that one date, the one that we don't engage back, we don't charge them in courts. And some of them will be on the road, like we call it the DC. We don't engage them back, we return them to prisons. Of course, when I don't say, well, maybe don't bring the worker fast buses. And for the first week when they start, when some of the transports come, the one that when they compete on the road for the use of the road, when they get small skirmishes here and there. But good people misunderstand that saying a confusion, not a confusion, because when you sign and implement decisions there. So one morning time when they don't see you, I don't put checkpoints across long late on table by the police station, everybody was calling. So therefore they explain, say no, we just want the one there when the police is still nothing, with this road and they will do it. But after that day, we'll go to the table of engagement. So we don't engage throughout with them. Of course, the ministry don't inform us to some of the decisions that we will take. We don't open up some of the corridors then. For example, now last week we opened up from Wilkinson Road, Aberdeen, for they can use Coco Cross. They either go down Faulkner Street or they can come up to the lights, then they branch off to Kihama Road, go inside Pufis for both and the other road there for Gonaton. So that they don't reduce some of the tension per way and I think everybody happy how they go. Apart from that, we also they get small traffic hold up them because of the bosses there most of the team up, especially around Bridget Road by Longley. But they walk on that one day. We don't put more policemen around that side enough for insurance. Then other motorcade and the within they push it off. So generally, as I say, the region very quiet, and we pray that we'll all go work together for the peace, especially owner. Some of the things that we underscore with success is that the information we get. So anytime we get opportunity for talk to owner, we will remind you again for the region to we with relevant information we will help you job. And for the family within that also they see we or they listen to we will also continue for appeal to owner. Some of you are very good people, but they really provide the information on who can eat. And the one that we keep doing the pre-package information and the place. When I don't say anytime when I do information and resources we use. If you say any people in the fire around Kadi Road by the time they send police motocadi, the fear that they born, then policeman they go for the run and send in a better side where they for go do better police work. So they ask that to now stop the venting and they all those in the ones I will get. I will stop so far. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Regional Commander of Freetown West, for the wonderful presentation you don't do on behalf of the region. And we believe you and your team will continue to do more than what Una don't do. So we look up to Una, sir. We will get back to you as we will now take this opportunity for law we spring to the east. We will go to Eastern Region. And I humbly ask that Commissioner Mr. Andrew Kamara, for me, you come online and give me updates about Eastern Region. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, Director of Operations. Good afternoon, Media One. And good afternoon. I talk from the Eastern Region. And the Kamara region and Timano. The Eastern region generally calm and quiet. I want to start with border security issues. They share borders with both Guinea and Liberia. And at each of those border crossing points, for example, now Kailan district, we get the one where they go like Guinea, where they call Irenga. We get another one where they go Liberia, where they call David. And there's another border crossing point now here. So we get personnel and all that area that we get. We come to Kenema district, we get normal farmer, where now also the border crossing point. We get Tulu and Game and Kenema district. So we work in concert with the military to make sure that the borders are safe and secure. And you would agree with me that even during the Nigeria election, we don't get any cross-border problem because we are on the ground, and as I'm talking to the personnel, even at their side and they together with the military. Coming to the internal security issues, we do a lot of community engagements with community people because we believe, say, policing is working with members of the communities to address issues, more so security issues from the communities. So that make we do community engagements. We also establish structures who will work with other communities here to make sure that they work with the police for enhanced safety and security. We think say we for wage war on drugs because when you allow 13 a day and recipe for chaos. So now all the divisions in the Eastern region, they get very strong operations teams where they carry out raids. I will give you a breakdown of the raids that we don't conduct or the arrests where they don't make on drugs. Starting with Kenema on the 8th of January, now they arrest one person with 50 rounds of push. They charge this person to court and sentence him to 4 years imprisonment. On the 15th of January, in Kaisama terrorist area, they arrest 3 people there with a total number of 54 rounds of push. They charge them to court. The first person, then final, 1,000 euros or 2 months imprisonment. The second person, 200 euros for 1 month imprisonment. And the third person, 1,000 euros for 2 months imprisonment. Then, on the 16th of January, not only raids will be conducted, but we will also carry out activities, vigorous searches, and then checkpoints. On the 16th of January, I think so when I don't see that in social media that a taxi with very heavy bundles all over the place. If I don't know this apart from the driver and one other person who is now in custody. Then load them that taxi with substance after our examination, find out say and gamba. And the total weight of that gamba was 824 kilograms. So not a small gamba down there at all. The people they weigh, the investigation find out say they were involved, they didn't have custody, and we don't send the file for me to advise. Very shortly we advise to come for them to take action. Now the same one Jama checkpoint on the 5th of February, we arrest another person again with Jamba. We have 3 bundles. Okay, we charge him straight to court. He was found guilty and they sentenced him to 10 years imprisonment or a paid fine of 10,000 euros or 10 million euros. That will show say judiciary work with the police to make sure that we bring under control then drugs and drugs related issues. On the 13th of February, RTI and Kenema, we arrest one person with 69 rounds of push, who also charge us because the matter they pending last court. Series of other minor arrests in the day now Kenema division or Kenema town and the surroundings. But because of time, we just mentioned few. Then Montana division on the 16th of February, they arrest one person with 1 full bag of gamba. They charge him to court Nakono. He was found guilty. They gave him 11 months. Kailaun division on the 19th of February, by acts of push, the matter on trial and court. Sankoro division on the 16th of January in the Law area, they arrest somebody who said crowds of push. They charge him to court. They find him guilty. They give him 3 years, 9 months imprisonment. The same Sankoro on the 19th of January, they arrest 2 people with quantity of push. They charge them to court. They 3 years, 9 months. On the 9th of February, at Kono again, and at Kankoro division, they arrest another person with 20 rounds of push. Then charge them to court. The magistrate give them 4 years. These are just few of the arrests that we will not make across the region, and we will continue to conduct raids and conduct vigorous search and with various checkpoints. As I report to you, the region calm and quiet. I tell you, now all let's thanks.
Commissioner Mr. Andrew M. Kamara, I tell you plenty thank you for this wonderful report where you don't submit to the press and the different commanders who were there this wonderful afternoon. You know, because of the good work we them on do, and I want to inform the House, the press this afternoon, that a week back, the Inspector General Police and Police Council been deemed and fit for me to meet and discuss issues for more we get more divisions. Well, they may able to succeed, then come together and agree, then divide one of the division will be too big when a Kailan division. Police Council be non the approval, they don't divide Kailan to 2 division now. So you find out say Kailan division is stuck now one small town where they call Bobu. The other division now, the new division, Akwendu division, where it starts from Bobu onto the border with Liberia, Guinea. I believe from now to next week, the next press conference we will tell now the new LUC will get from man that division. And our people inform us say the General Police and members of the Executive Management Board don't try very hard. They don't put logistics in place. In fact, one brown new truck got for left this weekend with additional 2 motorbikes and when a new one them for go support the new division. And not just stop there, we send more policemen in the back. So the good work we commissioner and in team may not do, that don't make the IGPC reason for me police council meet and add value. Likewise, the regional commander Freetown East himself then look into one of the division where they may say a too big way not on the other side now Kisi division. If you look Kisi division from Elena, St. Helena onto Rukel by Fire Force, like Kisi division cover that area all. So instead of the reason for make them divide them, police council come together and then give approval. They not divide Kisi as 2 divisions. Kisi division now will start from Elena onto Urugu River. The new division, now grafting division, it starts from Urugu going to Mongiba Mountain. You can grafting Kosotown, Hastings, Rubamba, Yamswam, Rokel. And by next week, we will tell the press whether the new LUC, that the new division, then say modalities will be put in place in terms of the vehicle. One new patrol vehicle we already then on label by this weekend. It will then a grafting and they would begin for user effectively so that they will patrol all the necessary areas where that will give confidence to the citizens in that particular area. I believe some more will follow as we work. The need could be for let we empower the communities and make the community will work with the police better. On that note, I now cross to Commissioner Manfred Williams. Oh, okay. Well, we will cross straight to Freetown East. You know, I love that place. The report number don't they because of the good work they do. I will hand over the mic to Assistant Commissioner Mr. Francis Brahma Mende for me a good update on behalf of the region. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Director of Population and fellow colleagues of the state. Freetown East region, related points are normal. Normally, this is one of the Kingston Gap. since we respond, we will put under control. We actually conduct checkpoint duties where we search, where we suspect any people. Besides the checkpoints, we also engage in foot patrols and vehicle patrols. You know, presence actually like a deterrent in commission of the crime. So that's an ongoing business. And besides, we also do provide security for the by us, because most times it's security not only on the road. Lots of other vehicles just can block, and that ensures every morning we patrol things that they are on the streets. The officers they did at the various checkpoints there, and the various roundabout them for them because we don't just get easy access. That besides, we also conduct some raids because we don't see this drug like menace in society. And this work, as you can see, like three-way approach. Which I mean, we all go for collaborate. The police get we own area where we play, like we own part. The first estate, I give us very good information, and the community people, because we all collaborate at the end of the day, we ensure say we get a very peaceful society. That just starts from statistics of the ways that we look for not. So far, starting from, I will start from Freetown East, that's the region, from 1st of January 2024 to 14th February 2024. The statistics of raids conducted by anti-drugs. From the 1st of January 2024 to 14th February 2024, we conduct a raid bearing arrest up to 8 people for various offenses, unlawful possession of goods, cannabis, sativa. And at the end of the day, the amount that we hold are very large amount small. At least the first one, when I buy Master CC, we get 52 grams of push. The second one, 100 grams of push. The third one, 470 grams of push, 150 grams of push, 59 grams of push. All them are which we get for investigating and which key happen. Once that drug issue, now top of the Senate against this, at the end of the day, the champion. So that is for Freetown East. They have a division back. They conduct another. Why go to another large area? Because what's actually happen? Freetown East now get large population in this country. Who know what people that are existing? So the prevalence of crime will always get for ways like up the head. But because of the cooperation of the community people, everyone has said the information will go the actual will be left for CC at this escalator. Yeah. Waterloo then conduct take them from 1st of January 2024 to February. At least they began for arrest up to 9 people there for unlawful possession of dry leaves suspected to be cannabis and sativa. Then people that have all charged to court and they are waiting outcome. Besides their local and division, the division said they conduct a raid starting from 6th January to 10th February 2024. They will go for arrest up to 5 people for all unlawful possession of bush, cannabis sativa, and once related to this drug issue. What is the status of the matter? We will send them and talk for further investigation. They will come now to let me come now to the robbery aspect, because the raids, even though they conduct the raids, yeah, we're not going to forget because the robbery really takes place at the region. I will go to statistics from the 26th of November 2023 to the 19th February. From that time, you'll find us we get to 7 cases. Yeah. The first one, actually, which are the status of that group? What is the status of the matter? If you're involved in armed robbery in Taylor Street, or Manchester, or I have. So there is status, we get for sending a cyber for tracking. The second, so I could call the 3rd of December 2023, at 0200 hours, which I take place, in Yam Spa. We don't weapon who like that. We get matches from her, we get gun from her. I will tell you people that sound Momokago. So what's the status of the matter? We don't charge them at court. Number one, I will get junction. It take place. We get village Freetown. We market na the hand. What's the happen there? Charge them at our court. Then I will go on the 4th of December. The 4th of December. We say this thing has take place. And no cost can it take place. Two who are in possession of knives. That matter again. Charge them at court. So series of this will come for the most of recent over this weekend. On the 11th of February, what happened? We got an open letter from one civilian. Say the armed robbery don't increase and this community. So we need to take action. So we got intelligence. What happened? We decide for mechanism in place so that we will try to put our under control. So we involve the OC Nigeria. Everything that you see, but I'll try for 16 and people are not crying too much. They don't continue for crying without see on people that will blame me. So we conduct ambushes, patrols, from that time now up to now, we never get any report. But what happened? When I have armed robbery may take place, the armed robbers, if they realize at least they place guys on CCTV camera. So when they watch the footage after this incident, what they try for watch, what did they people there? So when they watch the footage, we will discover, people will recognize 1, 2, 3 people. Oh, this is Sabia. Oh, this is Sabia. Who said, hey, there was a 5-10, another accident. So CID is a group of the OSD there, the criminality. They run a state operation. They are doing when they run the operation, and start to run there. We'll be seeing inside our CCTV footage. Who will see inside CCTV footage? About 4 of them. Yeah. The first one, Mohammed Abdul Kamara, and number 133 by Road, Freetown. If you're in possession of one book, we have your passport book, bearing the name of Abbas Kuruma. So the passport book, not so better. The other person, if you can just imagine. So the second one, Ibrahim Jalo, number 10, Abule Kumbu Atara, Wellington. So the third one, Ibrahim Jawade, 113 by Road, Freetown. The last one, Karim Kanu, 113 by Road, Freetown, was found in possession of 63 bottle liquids like that. One old driving license and the sum of 3,166 bills. So all that were, because of the help of that TV footage, we able to recognize them, we launch the sting operation. We will capture them and right now they will need a CID for further investigation. So far so good that this time the operation will continue. I will continue for conducting raids there and anyone who fall victim will also get exit against that will be charged. And the armed robbery back, whatever intelligence we get for people that will expedite some actions there, we will appreciate that. And anyone who find one thing at the end of the day will recover them. So far so good, these are some of the action there, these are some of the operation we don't have. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, basically, Mr. Francis Bramamendi, for this wonderful submission of your report. You don't need to we. I think this is a very good mark with the police on the set. We just need the maximum cooperation from the civil populace, just like how Ibrahim don't plead to now. If one of the help with intelligence and information, believe it, the side of the point of the police, or they act on now. We must go the extra mile because one way una go to rest, una able to sleep and dream, wake and get confidence in the security sector. We believe we will continue to do more. Talk to them in my introduction. I've been talking about somebody where I say na Master Sabi, somebody na the human resource department. We in the outward person we will give the true and correct story about their documentation na Salon Police. Now somebody we get high respect for that department. The reason being they don't did it as head of the department for some years. They don't stop the now Enon day as the director for human resource department. So Make him able tell you about human resource, but he will able tell you much about human resource. And not to know less a person, we get this time, we get ACP Mr. Musa James. I'll go over the mic to you, may you update the press.
Good afternoon. We have recently, I know it's not a strange thing to all, about one of our assistant commissioner in the Mira in the Muya or in bracket Kuruma. We send a resignation on social media, referring to the SLP to be unfair and injustice. So, not to defense the type of books, I just try to explain to the police policies and procedures we use. And when I will in between and determine whether police be unfairly treated. This fire is joined police on the 3rd of June 2006, 2006 in the rank of a police constable. We're very fortunate because at the time, police at the top management level, only Mami Pakondo Bedidi and Mami Ture, maybe Nimona a bit closer to them. So police will need women that actually at the management level for Kao. Of course, and in Bhutan. And during this time, so that we get one advantage when I graduate, the female graduation for get accelerated promotion. And I mean, imagine from 2006, they joined police before you think of 20, early part of 2000 onwards, we know as far as CSE, or 2010, 11, we know what about CSE. This man work as deputy director, deputy head at FSU, the work as support at Central, Eastern Police LUC, we support Congo Cross, the work as corporate services, and head of OPD. In less than 5 years, we have actually less than our policy states that if for 5 years before ever you go for the mission. But like I say, because the more encourage women, the alarm, you go Haiti in 2011, you go for peacekeeping. Then when you come back, you go East Timor as IPO, Indian police officer. And in 2020, if we get P4 segments, when we talk about P4 United job level, in fact, there are professional directors. So if you went for professional, which is a bit higher than P3, P1, P2, P3. Initial deployment in 2 years. After 2 years, he applied for an extension in 2022 to 2023. If we get deployment, we get extension for 1 year. But before he go for this 1 year, normally, as usual, police will get a loan of $2,000. Yeah. Before he left his college of friends. Of course, when he left, it was Utiman, Peking, and then because that P4 required you to forget about four different family members in New York. All throughout this, we get a policy when you will be mission. For instance, for P3 and $400, you will pay as a mission contribution to the RSLP. If you maybe you will say as a P money, but if you compare to other countries, Mississippi don't do that mission before Rwanda, that was about 30% of what they get. So that's far more greater than several other countries. And the daily bottom was sourced directly. If they get $500, then people pay. Of course, abundantly for police money, of course, you never pay throughout the 3 years, you never pay. Of course, again, you will see police fair because in our organization where you join, where they don't get any good feeling, that 1 year salary for withdraw you. They never withdraw. IGP never withdraw. In final, the tour of GT, that is essentially the 1 year salary, it ended on the 16th January of this month. If we apply for another extension again. But if you look, all wouldn't go out of from the SRP or from Sierra Leone, we don't go on a different mission. The maximum time we don't spend at 3 years. No matter how professional they are, me and the chief of human resources, even when the organization believe me, the UN believe me, it's still come back, and that's the policy. This is a talk back. We have several other people. Ramaja, retired AIG, the African Union. He hold a very good high rank in the job. When the time done to 3 years, he return. Mame Fakodo, the same thing, he return. Mr. Suma Sa from AIG, when the time reach, he return. And the policy states that when you don't go out, when you tour of duty done, you have to come back and report to the organization and report to this department.
You get for come back and return to peacekeeping department. So that they will deploy you, they will employ IDP for subsequent deployment. What's happened after the extension, IGP number approved because it belongs to Chile, belongs to the 3 years under now. If we apply first for administrative leave, but unfortunately, SFP will not get administrative leave. What you get council leave when at 3 days, we get UP leave when at 7 days. We get annual leave when for 30 days for other ranks, 45 days for senior and superior ranks. We get senior, we get superior ranks in the SFP. All sit down there when a superior ranks. So I will write that letter there.
I will write a letter that I inform her. I tell her this is what she should do. Then I also for you for that tell her say you're supposed for return within a week in this country. When you return, if you want to apply for annual leave or what, you can apply. I can just read it here, briefly to you. They are told GT ended on Wednesday, 16 January 2024, and we are supposed to receive GT in Sierra Leone within a week. It is lucidly stated in the SFP policy on peacekeeping operations that all personnel serving in the in the peacekeeping mission as IPO as individual police or the FD form police unit and POS as professional officers or any other stakeholder must return to Sierra Leone upon expiration of the approved TOD, that is all of GT, and report to the peacekeeping department. Our reference for our peacekeeping operation policy is on 17.1 of 2013. Then I also went further and advised her, please come and report for DG. And if you want that, you can apply for annual leave. I can still read. You are advised to report to the SFP Peacekeeping Department for subsequent deployment by the Human Resource Management Department, subject to IEP's approval. Thereafter, you can apply for annual leave. Then I will wait for that teller. Finally, failing to comply with paragraph 3 above than the one I just read, you will be acting contrary to paragraph 9 of 35 of SFP Code. 2001. That is, if you absent for more than 21 days without reasonable excuse, you will be struck off strength or your service will be terminated. In SAP, we have dismissal, we have struck off strength, depending on the circumstances. When you're absent, it is not too grievous. Maybe by the management to the IDP, they look at it and take it back. But when you commit criminal offense and all that things, they are being investigated, we are dismissed, they are dismissed. Okay, but all of them, they are all termination of service. So, I'll send this letter to them. Within the shortest possible time, apply by resigning for the SLP. But one thing clear, we are not in a do. You are supposed, the policy say where you go, you get for come back. Nobody knows somebody following you resign the yourself. No. If one left, you left. As okay at the post, but you go through the procedure. There are certain things you do we will not allow you to resign, or else we will stop you off. Like for instance, we get a policy on the other way down so they leave. That after you sign the bond with SRP, that when you don't left, when you don't go to college, you don't get a degree or whatever, you don't get time, you for work for the police for 5 years, you for work staff for 5 years. If you left, you don't do after because somebody you know, you don't know college is to go for another job. No, you don't breach the contract. We have to sack you. And the issue of mirror is, for instance, I gather people that when I want to keep the boy in safety, no? But of course, we want him safety. We are of course serious of the issue they have. Now, recently we see and we see the social media, and they take this guy resign now. Say you don't resign, but that letter will be right. He sent that to his own property. His own property. That's that. Now that letter appear in the social media. She is acting contrary to paragraph 9, rule 32 and 33 of the Police Act. Discipline Code 2001. This 32 says avoiding any matter or thing which it is his duty to keep secret. Anything we knows it that we for the people begin take the talker out to get them. It's enough that. Few months ago, we had one inspector over there. The time we transfer one AIG from Port Lockhart to Freetown, and that me personally take the document here because he was not in the office. As he did, I don't meet the 5 minutes anything happened on social media. He never knew that we marked the paper. Said that now, there are the people the way they wish to disinform and misinform people in social media, they put a different way. He was investigated, now reduced to rank from inspector to sergeant. 33 say improperly convey information directly or indirectly to any person of any warrant or someone which has been issued or is about to be issued against just person. If you have resigned, resign. Or don't send it to the social media. So on this account, now we can establish this. We have appropriately informed the operating plan, CDID, the rules commence the investigation. Whatever decision you come with, I will not state what the decision will be, but it's contrary to the procedures that we are supposed to do. like I mentioned, for instance, we have, for instance, Kelly Duboya. He applied for annual leave for go travel out. And anybody will apply for leave for travel out of in the process of the leave, you will travel out of this country that only the Inspector General of Police approve. When you go after the annual leave expired on the 7th February 2024, you're supposed to come back to this country and begin work. So you apply for leave of absence. That's again wrong. Just like I mentioned about this woman, is supposed to come back to the salon. So there, he has not leave of absence for 1 year. I said, no, that's not correct. And there, come back to this country. Now, what he do? Immediately after that, he applied for voluntary retirement. Then you know what they put it. But when you look at the Nurses Act 2001, section 62, subsection A, it says a member of the public service may retire voluntarily from the public service on or after attaining the age of 55. But this man was born on the 11th June 1971. By now he's 62 years. So he meets not qualified for voluntary retirement. He wants to engage, he is engaged, but no profit from retirement benefits. So therefore, we have warned him that we don't begin control from the 8th of February until when it is 21 days after. Then we will stroke her off if you know can at all. So that woman will say, if I read in letter of resignation, we say they're unfair with her, it's injustice. Look at now where the injustice comes about. You wait supposed to be 5 years for even good admission. They allow you good admission less than 5 years. You don't go, you don't come. You don't need admission for 3 good years, you need pay admission contribution. They don't ever put it until you reach the bar. You're going to have maximum 3 years. After that, you want me to give you back again? No. If they don't give you, you write letter. If you only look at the content of the resignation, all the things they will put, you always say, I write to resign, maybe we will go even take it serious. But what the thing they will put inside? As if there is discrimination, as if there are other undertone factors we act as a precaution for that for you to retire, to resign. So the important thing for you to determine to look at whether what she says is correct or not correct. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Director of Human Resource Management. I think you don't do justice to the press and even the layman within that village under concerning putting the role on the social media. And we always encourage, we embrace the press for come near we. Not to put in me will talk concerning me if we just take granted, but come back to the institutional headquarters. You will able to get the correct, the true story. I think say if the media can operate in such a way, we not go misinform the public. Now we just say you just take the one side story way you will not get. You go write your paper out, you don't get the side of the police. They go be wrong. And when I was surprised to know this afternoon say not to just then 2 people here. Some go on for style and different way. As far as Salon police concerned, now one Salon police we get. And not like way you go UK, Manchester police, they get their own different police administration. Where you go to another city, they get their own different police administration. Salon police putting the happen there, then go happen Kenima, then go happen Kwendu, then go happen Makeni. I want to bring another instance like CSP Kunima for the Kalon. Ezebika in the police 2009, 2010, fine, 2010, the Ghana police. By the time and they say 2015, a benefit from mission. You go, up to 2 years, a mission. More than see how the police encourage with female partners. They will get in Lily and Nati, they return back. When they even come back, the organization and source said they get a good office. They been there as admin officer and OSD, chief admin officer OSD. From there, they come to peacekeeping office as head of peacekeeping office. From head of peacekeeping office, they go serve as ops officer, Congo Cross Division. From Congo Cross, they go another mission. When the time don't reach for wrap up, do extension and they don't one go for the other one and say no, the time don't come. Come back and serve your country. Just like how this happened. And the same thing happened last year. So maybe we don't misinform people say, hey, this person is because of now from this region. No. The police we very transparent. Now one salon police we get. We don't get Eastern region police, Northern region police. Now one salon police we get. Because if anybody want to talk about that, then make him bite you and tell you, say, CSP Konima Fuli Kalon, now somebody winner in that in a sharp woman, a mama na kono woman. So why the police will take the issue for say, because you go out of the disciplinary court, back and go. I think say what he do to John, the same thing he do to Peter. Thank you very much, sir, for this wonderful presentation way you do for me. I will now go to Northwest. The media man will do presentation on behalf of the region. Northwest region, we hand over to you. Northwest will only get you. Northwest. On mute. Northwest. Northwest. Northeast don't submit. Time. I think say we will go in later when ready. We will keep it on. I think we don't read from the various regions in this afternoon, the wonderful presentation that we can give. In the opening address, I mentioned about one police constable. This police constable, police constable 17533, Joseph Inga Reginald Lepi. 2 weeks back, we don't listen on social media where somebody will explain how a beat a mama we born and the IGP make sure he do justice to him, invite an office. That happened before me. Address him and even encourage him if not be reasonable motor man for make a get back to a mama, make he and the Mamikana office to IG. But they stand on the ground say, ain't ready for any action where they go take against her. Not a story. And antecedent report been on there against this young man here. Involve a land deal with somebody where they take up to 30 million old news to the person for say, I get land where I go sell give. CDID be no investigation. Then get an option for pay the money back and time. If you not pay this money from this time to this time, we can for sack you and we will hand you over to CID for further investigating criminally. As an talk until now, not been on complete the payment. Then he can't do this other one. I think if I'm not able to give him mama or the mama a equal, the best I can do, make I just avoid that. No matter what he do to me. In policing, then a complete lack in civility. Pull and Peter. When they don't just take decision, they investigate. When they investigate, they make sure they conduct disciplinary hearing. They conclude the hearing this morning, and when the police say they're guilty of putting, they may not report and investigate, conduct hearing. Well, we know that nothing else for do but nothing dismissal. And they not just go left, so then get for hand over now to CID. May CID take over the other part of the investigation. So far, so good. Now, this the SLP don't they do. No one really knows we the and we serve the way we the law called for. I will now hand over to Media One for make the lead way in question time. Question time.
We don't ask.
Yeah, good evening. Me and Ibrahim Karim Bangura, the example, I began to respond to this paper. The question I get about the push. How now we will come on board for block the channel so this push come out? Because you can remember 2007, 2008, we came the Canada sport. They block the roads. They didn't go again. But still, we not fight this war. Push. The other question I get here is on the HR. He never would tell me the procedure how the personnel from design now the station. That's not clear. The other side back we around watch the regional commander from Northwest, they will tell me how many arrested they don't put in that particular area. They just summarize some area. So I don't think question that gets.
Sorry. AIG is, we just want to know type of gun we teach your staff. And number two, the type of gun, weapon, AK-47 AIG camera, when you mention arrests, you know they tell me the names. We want to know the names of the people that we don't arrest. They say arrest this, arrest so. We want to know the names. And when we not talk about them, what find was there. So and we observe say them work can find was there where they begin wrong. It take almost 1 month. Then post there, you know, get number plates and they move around all over the city. But we know the all our to carry them for to buy the routes without number plates or registered vehicle. Why would not allow them to carry them for run for several weeks without number plates and license? Thank you.
Anybody game?
No, the last.
The last one is yes, sir. Especially.
One see you.
Yes, especially on this legal issue. Yeah, let me ask this question. When any personnel they go out, this mission, the salary might be suspended, then they get salary from the UN and the other way. Like, I want the salary to suspend first. Then, now I get this thing, give back to the police. Oh, no, I must $1,000. I must $1 million. They come up from the peacekeeping or council. Okay, now this I will now your head. But waiting more no much. If like suspend his salary now, first when you can now, then obviously they're gonna $90,000 here.
Everybody knew that. 90,000. Okay, now move the mic.
I know we start the last one.
Joseph Poland.
All right.
Captain now.
Yeah, short. So that I will see. Good afternoon. I'm Khadija Tijano and I report for Sky Radio. My question will go for the Eastern region and of course Southern region. I want to know if any concern there about potential connection between drug trafficking and other forms of organized crime in the region. I want to talk about it. And then secondly, there was an allegation from the letter we received from Leone on social media saying that because he refused for pay that contribution or so, and that made police not authorize for extending the stay or so. So I also want to know if there's any connection to that, just for clarity.
Okay, the first person you talk about how personnel they resign from the Australian police or the prosecutor involved. First of all, everybody gets the right if you want to leave the police, you leave at any time. Provided there are conditions, circumstances that prevailing circumstances if you face it will reject your designation. And this is even most of our organization. For instance, I've been mentioned all the questions when I asked, I've been talking about, I've mentioned all. If you don't go college, before you go college, don't be study leave. You don't sign bond with us. Before you go to the work, you go down for yourself. And most importantly, you go do most of the course related to police. Then you don't sign bonds after 5 years. If you want left, you can't after 1 year say no, I resign. No, we reject you. We reject that resignation. You remember, you don't sign bond. Nobody force you. And you apply. Now you make sure that every process that you apply. Then the other circumstances that if you don't want an investigation, disciplinary or criminal investigation, then you don't say, hey, this is a couple of maybe they go sack you, I can resign. No. He will allow you to resign. You don't absent from let's say up to 15, 17 days. Already you don't commit offense. Then you come start to resign. No. Then the other things, other person talk about salary. All the job level, any kind of job level they go on in the United Nations. There are secondment, they go some kind of active level of SFP. In fact, there are certain jobs, except law enforcement jobs, they need ticket if you don't act service member. If you don't return anything. Even by the time I believe as Chief of Human Resource Officer now, you know me, where they push money, they had to go and picture where they send the document to me. In fact, there's time if you did have 59 years, you don't believe that. Because as you go before the 1 year, you don't retire, so you do that. So when the UN assumes there that they pay salary, because the salary they pay you. So let me when you go to salary, an incentive. Name me call and help me out for forget it.
Mission subsistence.
MSc. So 9A is due. By then, the time will be $145 or $43 per day. the day once the day we don't didn't get to. So he announced salary in the UN. Na allowance in the police. This is why when you are so clever, we don't want to pay high money. They don't send the stop salary now. Because the stop salary, that money is more for the mission, for the visa. So they left this one, the year allowance. Don't understand.
So, yes, sir. For clarity's sake, because some man don't understand me, I know. When you say, like, what it takes to leave, sometimes someone will feel say, now you the individual it takes to leave for pay. Someone will feel say, but maybe now the police, now they pay for this to leave. So,
let me first talk about we don't get scholarship for the police. Don't get it. First thing, we will get the bandit scholarship or the kind of police for those things because of the several factors. I'm not gonna tell you now. But which we do, we get to live with pay and to live without pay. So live pay and will allow you don't to live where you get salary. So live without pay, like somebody want go to course. All which they want like police allow them, they go. So they allow you to go, with the suspend your salary, they get salary. But when you post come, you see they have for info I say I don't come home, they will take it back, they will resist salary. Is that clear now?
Now, before I clarification with regards to study, like how you put down, we know the study with pay plus sponsorship. But the recent government policy, we mean I beneficiary, so I will go to talk about that. The recent government policy, every time we give salon grants in aid, SLG, they give 50 to the military, they give 50 to the police. So the 50 they give to the police now they look and see among themselves, one way they go study, they go do some training, relevant to policing, and then submit their names, and only the police study leave out generally, and we see their name there. That's what happened for me. Me, I don't know, nobody knows what you get from yourself and like the government pays. They get the other one. Yeah, not inclusive. And get the other one where now police self the same you. And then self to pay. Me, I also get fee from a police send go England for go study. A police pay the fees. And police give me the deal. And police pay me allowance. And then they pay me flight. And then they pay me allowance again. And they also pay for the sour biscuit. So these are some of the benefits of the police. Yeah.
Yeah, for more clarity on what Madam Khadija may try for us about the report where Madam Miriam write for a resignation. If we say because of way it not been paid, they say that that's it. In fact, I can tell you say if that the truth is in the air, as far as policing concerned, it incriminates itself more. Because they also say they're guilty because now lay down policy for peacekeeping. When you go as IPO, putting the organization for benefit from. You go FPU, putting the organization benefit from. You see? So if you say because I not be do this, and now superior officer, not even senior officer, now superior officer. So I think say we need to set the pace for senior officers, with junior officers, and other ranks. But if you say that because I not they pay, then maybe they take this action against me. You know, so even call for investigation. Definitely, they call for investigation. We will take note of that particular report, and I will assure and say whenever I can answer Sierra Leone, definitely police need for investigator. Thank you very much.
Still with regards to Madam Miriam, on a very sincere note, the policy and the police decide for Kuba. If you don't take 3 years, that never now happen. Nobody will extend that. Not even get in an institution. a good number of our colleagues, they see if we get a chance. Then, okay, you reason, everybody resign, you reason. Who knows the policy, how we adhere to. And we need to know the truth. There are three sides to a story. Our side, the other person side, the institution side, and the truth. So now we go now, watch in between the lines. What did the police say? What did this man say? I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to say that truth. Now we have to stand for. Thank you very much.
No, the type of gun.
Which type of gun? No, I went to a report on they don't do the armed robbery instance. They go scot free. But they still footage. Now then we able to identify the people. I won't identify them. Who told me that particular point in time? There was no gun. We just meet them with number of we just meet them with a passport. This one get passport. We know to name it here. This one get over 160 licenses. We know to him. It's supposed to get. So that cause for concern for police to investigate. The only privilege you use for most of this for all this behavior. Now AK-47. Or that for say who will meet them with a 5-10 axis. That's the operation will launch. For say to hold them specifically tell you no. But we can still exhibit when they get things and when the proof say no, these people are not genuine, they're not clean, they need to be investigated. Right there?
Why would not allow the worker 5 votes there for live?
Yes, sir. Yeah, like in continuation of what Regional Commander Freetown is talk. Then they also arrested people that were too unregistered, unlicensed motorbikes. And we alleged that them bike them in the use for go and rob people there. So that's also in a police custody. And if you go to the side of Northeast, when McKinney, the one the way McKinney, then they arrest and they will get them with crowbar, machetes, you know, and some other breaking implements.
Well, 3 questions quickly what we want to go through. Somebody asks why we allow the worker fast bus system to apply the multi-tax registration number. It is the registration number. I don't know why.
Now, ordinary paper
I go there. That's what a fast bus and now you make a motor. The way you pull him out, and I was a kid. You get, I think, 14 days or 10 days, so they use TV out. 10 points legal registration with the paste na the windscreen when they allow you to make blind. So until that expires, police don't hold you. And nothing say that in a strange thing to you. As a journalist, you know that it's a killing. So I can fast now ever did at the road when I register. If you don't register, they arrest her. So,
I don't want test no more.
Okay, so somebody did ask why will not block the push channel late? We're very much interested in going to those channels, so we can block them if we have them. You know, push don't become so sophisticated. I know as journalists you know this. Push not to let Jamba. We not just one seed, as you see as we don't see this like Jamba. Push now segments of elements that only they put together for producer. For example, the whole you get one liquid, we go for anything. Until you scientifically take a lab for tester before you go see this liquid is this. So when the layman eyes you don't go know. For example, you see possible gallon, you say what it is, you say nah, this thing, now I take things. You understand? So you get this thing where you see now I text, you get something else where you go put together and you produce it. So that's how difficult it is. How do we know? Except if we know say you the producer, you the combiner and another host, or we see the finished product. But if you get the information in this case, it's also possible with this and we'll be very happy to receive that and we trust those who work on it. We'll not get secret counsel without our reporting. We'll not get any interest anyways. Of course, if there were 3 people that might have interest, yes, over 12,000 people. All of us can be in it together. We have few ones that will perhaps will benefit, but even they themselves, if we find them, we'll deal with them just like we'll deal with any ordinary person. So the channels are not known. We are working to know them, but if we know them, please help us to with the information. We can work together on it. Potential connection between drugs trafficking and organized crimes. We're also very much keen and interested in this. Of course, drug trafficking also is one form of organized crime. So, I don't know what he meant by the relationship or connections. But again, in advanced situations, society they do drug trafficking. They are also committing various forms of other crimes in it because if they are, for example, escorting serious crimes, don't forget, they have to have guns to escort it. And if they are doing that, you confront them. We have instances, some of you are watching movies or you follow news in other countries like South American countries. They are killing people. The drug bureaus and the law enforcement agencies are actually fighting it out in the streets. So you have situations where they are much connected to other forms of crime such as wounding, assault, murders, kidnappings, and all of that. In Sierra Leone, the closest we can come is that they use what we call woman them way, perhaps they get them into some other forms of prostitution. If they get cartel whether they smoke a day, most times they cartel they together young girls, they're waking up with smoke, they don't know themselves. Somebody, the regional commander in the south just mentioned one thing where they call ecstasy. This is the one thing this way the woman they take more. They hype the woman and somebody told me increase the woman in sexual urge. Okay. Yes, ecstasy. So once they drink that, then they go hype and they can enjoy anything. So when they are in the ghettos and they give it and they give them here, they just to do anything to them. Of course, it's not a useful as I mean some of it today when they show on the crime watch. They say see drugs don't make prostitution, so they do. So there are connections here and there between drugs trafficking and this. But drug trafficking itself is one form of organized crime. Okay, people don't talk so much about mirror salaries. I don't think we need more time on this again. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You know, yeah, I can't just also, please, I can't just like how the senior colleague just talked. Quite recently, in fact, this morning when we did our executive board, management board meeting, the director of training began for submit report on few days training with policemen and non benefit on this trafficking person or human trafficking. They do that in McKinney, in a northeast region. So that it tells you the police will prepare more for fights than crime there. You come to this push area where the brother just asked about. You see, you can use any leaf. Try at the initial stage, you can kind of carry it from outside. But now, I can even people who have leaf man will leave. I just box up on, put formalin. You put this nail cleaner where woman they use for clean the nails. Yeah. That thing in the market, I say you go there around them 15 or.
We don't go upset now, they don't make it up.
You see? Yeah. So if you take them here, you mix them together, can you imagine diamond bone where even you prostitute they die. You go grind that diamond bone, mix all together. That which you don't mix. So you see how difficult the thing is. If not the one we just come by air, land, sea, we'll do best. But they see, they made the one the way them commanders don't submit report about. Now the supply routes. Now that more we fight for cut off. And when they tell us say we will succeed with Una. Una help to the police, they will help we. But if we don't get help from the civil population, the media, on we own, we don't be able to do it all. We will try, we level best. And we not say Una will continue for you and support to we. Eastern Region Commissioner, you can come online for me, you clear the air for we. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. One of the journalists in the state, allowing names of them when they were audition days with media one. If they want to make a go over or give comprehensive information about them, but they just want to manage time.
I will provide them, sir. I will provide them. I will provide them.
The information you
Then I'm sure I will provide them. Yes, sir.
Other person say one talk.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah.
No, oh, can yes or no?
Yeah, Regional Commander South, yeah, you can. The floor open for you, sir. Unmute, sir. Unmute, sir.
Okay.
Loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear, sir.
Let me again. How do we get going against it? Let me really share information who tell that to police. One of the money is not in the news. And all the money is trafficking drugs there. And the government people say they use the government entities. They use them and we came down to push. That's just why the traffic are for Malaysia. Because of the intelligence led, we have intercept that person and I can speak to you, sir.